Made at the Vikings 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
And again this time to the tailback. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
He's brought down.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
And 1.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson, and he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Lockett.
Tyler Lockett, his 1st touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board 1st here tonight. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play fake, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
3.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
At their own 39-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in this 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
2 yards on the pickup.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Down right at the line.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
At the 10-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14.
Jamal Adams.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Vincent Mayoa in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Yards that time on the punt. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Following the interception, Cousins. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Cousins, 11 yards for number 11. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Cousins again. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Seahawks take over first and
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 56 yards. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brought him down. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A third down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Myers connects on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
A gain of 12.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10. Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Here's Cousins. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. Cousins now to throw on first down. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And the Seahawks have recovered. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
A throw complete to Dorsett. 3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
49-yard line.
Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
2nd and 9.
Again, it's Cook. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd.
To throw is Cousins. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
Kirk Cousins.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Carried by number 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Left side here taken in by Metcalf. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
By the Vikings.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And Cook has it, left side.
Cousins pass.
No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown,
And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's taken in by Tajay Sharp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. After the sack on first down, Cousins, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Third and long for Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. Fourth down, Cousins. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Second and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
33-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Jefferson.
Play fake. Cousins. 12 yards there and a 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To the air again, it's Cousins. Incomplete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Again, it's Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.